Earlier this week, maybe late last week, I posted a video about a girl who's had 18 months worth of ankle pain, and she's been doing physical therapy and not getting better, and she's seen 6 different PTs. We got her blood work back, and she filled out her questionnaire, and we did her physical exam today. Her other test, the mycotoxin test, was not back yet, but in further questioning, the girl has a history of running into walls, door jambs, etc., tripping over things that are large enough she shouldn't miss them, and also they've had mold issues in one of the bathrooms in the house twice. In her basic blood work, you can see that there's something viral going on because of elevated lymphocyte numbers, and it is actually bordering on autoimmune because it's closer to a 1-to-1 ratio. So the ankle pain, that's not ankle pain. The girl is hypermobile everywhere. Whether or not she has Ehlers-Danlos, testing has still not been done. There is like an 8-month wait to get her tested at Children's Hospital. Mom is deciding whether or not she wants to do that. We are also going to do a liver detox and mold detox with this gal, but we're going to do the liver first, and here's why. She has some other symptoms around her menstrual cycle that are awful and not normal, and she doesn't need to deal with them anymore, and doing the liver detox is going to help clean that up and make it so that within the next 3 weeks she feels an amazing difference, and then at the end of the 8 weeks of her liver cleanse she'll be good for like a year with what's going on in that regard. The mold we will hit after the first month of the liver detox. We need to get her drainage pathways open and running before we start trying to push mold, and we need to spend some time supporting her immune system before we just go attack mold, because when you do that, when you just go attack and someone's system's already in crisis, you just create more problems. She does have a weakness in her anterior tibialis, but that weakness can be phased out, and then with vestibular exercises I can bring it back, particularly when I have her looking to the right by itself and then coming back to center. That anterior tib muscle goes weak every time. When I first looked at her and she was standing in my office without shoes or socks on, that right arch was completely collapsed, which explains why everyone was giving her intrinsic foot exercises. But the weakness there was neurological because it corrected itself once we corrected the visual disturbance that was happening that was creating that weakness and instability. And we actually got her doing a squat without pain for the first time in 18 months. The exercises that I've given her are all vestibular and neurological. They are not anything to do with her ankle because she already has all of that and it hasn't been working, and it's been 18 months. The bigger, more important things are the advice we gave her regarding collagen, vitamin C, CoQ10, and some other things to kind of fight off this viral thing and get started supporting the immune system, as well as doing the liver detox. Here's something you may not know. Doing a liver detox automatically helps support your immune system because 40% of your macrophages, part of your white blood cells that go in and clean up the garbage that's not supposed to be there, are housed in the liver. If you've been dealing with a chronic issue that everyone says should be solved by doing this exercise or that stretch, or a year of physical therapy should have solved the problem and it's not solving the problem, there's a link you can click to get better information about what's going on with you more specifically.